The new wand-based attack skill, named Kinetic Bolt, shoots out projectiles that bounce back and forth each time, forking and exploding while dealing elemental damage. Using the skill with the barrage support will be essential because of the fires projectiles sequentially part. Hey guys, GGG released the trailer for 3.10 Delirium League, and I've analyzed the video to give you some predictions and possibilities to help you figure out what you want to play on the 13th of March. In this video, I'll talk about the new wand skill, new passive tree jewels, and how they work. As an extra, I've recorded a first impression reactions to the trailer for you. I tried to add timestamps in the description as well, but let's discuss the new skill first. Everything I'm about to say is purely hypothetical and based on the trailer and the ZigD video. I'll show you the details in the video so it'll be easier to understand my thought process and the likelihood of my prediction. So let's start with the new skill. The new wand-based attack skill, named Kinetic Bolt, which was revealed by ZigD, shoots out projectiles that bounce back and forth each time, forking and exploding while dealing elemental damage. Based on the video, you can see that adding more projectiles will probably not add additional shots simultaneously, but rather interact with the explosions or forking effect. Using the skill with the barrage support will be essential because of the fires projectiles sequentially part. By firing sequentially, the attack speed will be enhanced a lot, making shotguns easier. You can see the attack animation always shoots out 3 times, even with added projectiles coming from the barrage support and the Dying Sun Flask. Based on the animation and the fact that the barrage support is always used, I believe that without the barrage gem, the gem will probably say something like shoots a projectile that forks and bounces, exploding on each bounce, making it so that having no barrage changes the attack animation to just fire one forking projectile attack. To get a juicy shotgun and skill coverage, barrage will be necessary. Having a Cold to Fire gem linked and Herald of Ice and Thunder proc makes me believe the skill will convert some of the base damage to cold damage, but maybe that's just a troll demo. I believe the skill will be good because of the possible shotgun, but it's hard for me to believe that it will outperform Kinetic Blast because of its bouncing nature. It basically covers a thick line with classic explosions and forking projectiles, which also indicates that it probably is impossible to chain. But I believe it can off-screen a bit, giving it potential use anyway. We all know that wand-based builds are pretty expensive, so if you plan to league start on this is my warning to think twice about it. So let's move on to the second thing that has been revealed. New jewels and jewel sockets will be added to the game. The new jewel sockets will be placed only on the outside of the passive tree, because socketing the new jewels will expand the tree in new ways. New jewels come with crafted jewel white texted modifiers, which indicate how many new base passive nodes in total will be added, and what those passive points will give you. This example gives you 6 flask duration passive nodes. The jewels then come with the blue text rolled modifiers that influence or change the base passive nodes given by the white texted crafted mods. This example jewel gives 6 total new nodes, 3 of them being flash duration nodes from the white text, and the other 3 being overwritten with the blue text Peak Vigor, Special Reserve, and the additional jewel socket. You can socket an additional new expanding jewel into the additional socket granted by the jewel, to expand even further outwards. These jewels will drop in the new Delirium zones called Simulacrum, which can be created by farming the dropped splinters. Based on this, one might believe the Ascendant Scion will be a good ascendancy for this league. This is because the Scion will gain additional skill points which you can use for the new jewels. But one must remember, even though other classes gain less points, they also are closer to the outside ring, They might save some points traveling on the passive tree. Without any balance changes, I'd predict that Science still won't see a lot of use. But build diversity will definitely grow, and I'm already considering a build using Null's Inclination. But more build ideas will come with patch notes and further announcements. As a bonus, here's my first impression reaction to Delirium. So for the rest of the video, there will be no more new information. There will also be no other predictions, just a taste of more personal content. So maybe if you like that, you can stick around. Otherwise, have a nice day. Watch the official trailer now. Okay, let's see. The Awakener.
Come, step into my world of twisted illusion.
Okay.
Witness the birth of
I like the mist. Elder influence.
Move quickly through the mist.
Oh, new skill. Lightning skill?
There's feelings and horrors beyond all reason.
New mob types.
And if
Is that a new boss?
you'll be rewarded with power.
Oh, jewels. Oh. Oh, passive tree. New passive tree. Nice.
Expand your mind.
Oh, spicy. Spicy jewels.
Your greed will be your downfall.
Hey, that attack is Conqueror. Where's the Conqueror? Influence Breach? Influence Incursion. The new mob, man. Interesting. Delirium.
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games. Touch the mirror of Delirium and your nightmares will manifest as reality.
Oh. So it's Breach, but with a mist.
Existing enemies gain terrifying abilities.
And it influences.
New foes emerge from the mists.
Reminds you of Silent Hill, man.
Delirium to seek deadlier terrors and even greater rewards. Delirium affects all
Nice
Path of Exile
animation,
content
nice
to greatly
animation.
increase its risk and return. Consume Orbs of
Orb of
Delirium to put
Delirium.
entire maps into a state of delirium. Each orb increases the intensity and adds a new reward type. Combine splinters from these maps to reveal Delirium's mysterious
Splinters
endgame
again, man.
encounter. Grow your passive skill tree by placing cluster jewels in its outermost sockets. Craft these jewels to improve their passives. Add one of 280 new notables.
I gotta
or
pause the
craft
video
additional
later.
sockets and
Why
exclusive keystone
stationary?
passives.
Gain 2 grasp. What? Lightning skills. Another lightning skill. Is this like a lightning skill? No, that's Ice Shot.
Experience Delirium on Friday the 13th of March.
Is like a lightning skill league? Delirium. Nice.